I can almost say that it's my favorite day of this week, but the week has just begun, so I don't know why I'm so lit. Oh, it's 1 in the morning. So Kwambia Siniform 22162 is the text line. Start with YM254. Tell us what you think. And I am personally taking requests. I will play you your song because I am playing mine as well, okay? 22162, start with YM254. My name is Valentine, or at Color Me Val. And today is Money Making Tuesday, Entrepreneurship Tuesday, Legal Tender Tuesday. Any form of money that you like is that day. And with me, I have a very astute guest. She's also very cool, calm, and well collected. And I can't wait to introduce her. Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Thank you for having me today.
Oh, man, you're welcome.
Thank you.
But we're going to do this a little bit serious, a little bit not so serious today, so you can just loosen up a bit.
Any for me.
Yeah, so your camera is that one. I want you to introduce yourself, your name, and where you're from.
All right, my name is Josephine Wawira. I am the PR manager for Jumia Travel Kenya, an online leading travel agency not only in the country but also across Africa.
Oh, real quick, I just thought that particular company is just for delivering things. I didn't know people travel with it.
Well, we get that a lot because Jumia is a whole ecosystem dealing with online and what we like to refer to as e-commerce. In that, we deal with we have different ventures or companies that deal with different things. So we have the one that you're referring to, the one that we deliver, your mobile phone and stuff like that. So that we call Jumia More. And then we also have Jumia Travel, where we deal with your travel needs. So whether you want to go to Masai Mara, you want to go to the coast, you want to leave the country. So your travel needs, your accommodation, your flights, your packages are catered for via Jumia Travel. We also do have Jumia Food, where you get to order your food online. I see.
All right.
You probably came early and you're already,
salivating. Just said food. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's zero in on the travel. Yes.
Yeah.
So I have the site with me, and I see the first option it gives me is hotels. So it tells me to pick a hotel, and then I go to it, and I have my destinations as either Nairobi, Naivasha, Mombasa, Diani Beach.
Yeah.
Okay, now this one gave me other things. And I see Lagos there and Addis Ababa. So those are basically the destinations that you cover currently. Yeah,
that is just probably what you're able to see there. But we have over 2,000 hotels in Kenya. We have over 30,000 in the whole of Africa. And we have over 3,000 hotels as partners across the world. So we have made sure to cover pretty much everything from your 5-star preference hotel to your 3-star, which is quite popular among our travel customers. And we also have the very budget accommodation options that will go even for up to 1,000 wherever you want in the remote Kenya.
That sounds somewhere like me. That is my
even here in Nairobi, you'll be very surprised that we will get you a hotel that is within your budget. 2,000, 3,000, you're able to stay for a night.
Because my next question was, all these places look so fancy, they have such big names. I might not be able to afford all this. And tell me about your packages first and foremost. And who are they targeted for? Is it for the Y254 viewer who is either on campus, in school, or maybe just starting out in the working world? Who is it for? Is it for the established ones? I'd like to think that you can cater for all of us, but I want you to answer.
Yeah, I do get that a lot because not many years ago, everyone had this notion that only those who are on the classified as the higher middle class, not even the normal middle class, but the higher middle class is able to travel and enjoy a vacation, or even so the foreigners who are coming into the country to travel and to enjoy what our own country offers. But little did people know, or little do people know, that travel is now affordable for everyone. Whether you're a youth who is watching Y254 this morning, whether you're a student, whether you're a couple going on honeymoon or going to just enjoy your time, whether you're a family, whether you're just, an entrepreneur who is, self-employed and probably you have so many other responsibilities to spare, we have accommodations that cater for everyone. So our target is not just a specific group of people, it is someone that who just wants to travel. As long as you want to travel, we have your back. So we have flights as well, so that, you know, a lot of people want to do accommodation, but they don't want also to go looking for flights you know, somewhere else. So we have also taken care of that, so that you're able to book your flight and book your accommodation at the same time. In as far as packages are concerned, we realize that especially the youths, they have turned to be, you know, very adventurous. You know, the millennials are looking to not just go to a hotel and stay in a room, but, you know, explore what surrounds the hotel, the areas, you know, view the places, go hiking, go mountain biking, do all these crazy things that you'd love. So we have come up with a plan, you know, package plan. Where do you want to go? What are the activities that you want to engage in? And in that case, now we are able to give you that package. Whether you want to go to Dubai, we have a package for that, very budget friendly. In less than 50,000 Kenya shillings, you're able to go to Dubai for 3 or 4 days. Meals catered, you know, your tours catered, and very, very, very affordable. Travel is no longer expensive.
I know there's a slay queen out there who has added the volume because I'm scared Dubai. Yes.
I'm glad to hear
Even that one you can just go for a very affordable price, or I am thinking. So I'm taking this to mean that you are promoting local tourism.
Yes.
Our own selves.
Yes.
And something that I have learned about, let's say foreigners, or let's call them foreigners, they like to travel, but they don't travel like us. I see Africans wanting to go, and I'm generalizing, forgive me, let me just try to zero in. I see some people trying to think that maybe traveling means you have to go first class, you have to sleep at the best hotel, you have to take all the pictures at all the monuments. But I see a lot of Caucasians just put on a backpack and just start going. Like they sleep in hostels, but, you know, they get to see in the sites and all this. Is this something you're advocating for as well?
Yes, definitely. And you'll be surprised that, especially because of some of the campaigns that African governments, and especially the Kenyan government, has put in place, you know, even as, you know, private stakeholders like ourselves, campaigns like Tembea Kenya, you know, encouraging the local people to go and explore their country. We have so much to offer. We have Diani, one of the best destinations. Actually, Kenya is rated as a top safari destination. What we have in the Masai Mara, what we have in Mount Kenya, we have so many things to offer. Nairobi itself is now a business hub where, you know, a lot of conferences are taking place. So we have the whole package as a country to offer to tourists. Whether you're coming for leisure, whether you're coming for business, Kenya is the destination to be. And I'm glad that, you know, Kenyans have also embraced this thing, that you do not necessarily need to go and explore the rest of the world before you explore your own country. And as such, we have more than 60% of our traffic coming from, you know, local tourists.
That's very impressive.
Definitely. And you know, perhaps cases like the way we had, you know, travel bans because of issues like, you know, terrorist threats, and sometimes, you know, the high political tensions, you know, the international tourists tend to scare away. Definitely. And I am so proud to say that Kenyans have taken it up upon themselves to prove that. You know, whatever it is that we go through, we are a resilient country, and tourism has definitely, you know, come out so strong to prove that whatever it is, we are still the destination of choice in Africa and in the rest of the world.
I like that. So we're the capital city of Africa.
Yeah, definitely. Whether you're coming for business, whether you're coming for leisure, we have you covered.
Okay, I like that. So I want to throw a quick question. So I know the couple of factors that affect tourism. We discussed them previously. Yes, so we said the political climate would be one of it. So what we have seen in the past couple of months, how has the tourism industry unfolded from that? How has it recovered from, you know, we had closed down, we had come at a standstill, there was just a lot going on. It was a mess. But 6 months down the line, what do you guys have to show for it? What's happening in the industry now?
There was a time that when it was our electioneering period, tourism used to drop. The numbers used to drop. The bed nights used to, you know, to drop. Then it used to be chaotic all the time. But just last year when we had you know, elections, it was a prolonged period following the events that took place. But at the end of it, at the end of that year, we were also surprised to see how tourism performed, because it was one of the best performers in the year.
Really?
Definitely.
How?
And at the end of the year, during the December holidays, you know, a lot of hotels registered, you know, 95 and above % of bookings.
Really?
Yes. And that's why I keep insisting that we have proven to be a resilient country, and tourism specifically. Travel and tourism, the hospitality industry, everyone put in their efforts. Kenyans came out strongly to show that, you know what, we may have differences, but we are one. And this country is the most beautiful that we all want to be. And even as we came to the end of the high season and to the, you know, to the low season, the January, February, we still, you know, registered impressive performances. And I wish that, you know, some of these factors that, you know, the elections, the weather, the climate change, you know, the floods that came in devastating nature, that at least measures can be put in place to ensure that these things do not, you know, end up affecting the tourism industry, among other industries, because remember, it is one of the highest exchange earners in the country. Yeah? And it is our duty, it is, you know, our responsibility to make sure that we also travel responsibly. Today is World Environment Day. What are you doing as a person, as a traveler? Are you, you know, traveling responsibly? Are you leaving footprints? Or are you, because you need to, you know, take away the memories, but do not take away the, you know, their local people there, their cultures there that you find there. Do not interfere with them. Travel responsibly. Learn as much as you can. Take as many memories as you can. Take as many pictures as you can. But make sure that you leave the place better than you found it.
Not even as is, better than.
Better than.
I like that.
Yeah.
Travel responsibly. Yeah, na sina gari tu peke yake. Tell me, now that it's Environment Day today, is there like a package that's coming, or is it like an awareness thing? Are you going to text everyone who uses your app or something? What's going on?
Ours is always a continuous campaign. When it comes to responsible travel, ours is always a continuous campaign. We always encourage our travelers, our customers, whether you're flying, the carbon, you know, footprint, make sure that, you know, you do your best. The little efforts that we make a whole difference. We are living in a very strange time when, you know, climate change is on another level. So it is your effort, it is my effort, it is their effort that is going to make the difference. And as far as our campaigns go, always check out our page, our site. We always have offers going on, because it is one of the ways that we encourage people to travel. And especially in Africa, we have an exclusive rate. It's called a resident rate, only for Africans.
Oh,
definitely. We go out of the way to make sure that, you know, we encourage you as an African to travel, to explore your continent. We also have, you know, a deal every Wednesday that runs across the weekend, so that you don't have an excuse as to why you are going to stay inside your house, your room, bored the whole weekend. Why not just get out? Why not just go for, you know, a road trip? Sleep in a hotel in Naivasha, in Nakuru, in Mount Kenya, wherever it is. All that is very affordable. Very, very affordable. Tell you a
secret. My off day is Friday.
Please,
I'm feeling
please
like
book with us. Book with Jumia Travel and see. Just enjoy yourself. You're going to have a fantastic weekend.
Wow. Guys, do you have any questions out there? 22162, start with YM254. If we have learned anything from this interview, is that there's no excuse to sit down and be bored at home. Go travel, go see a butterfly, go rename an animal. Just go out there and have fun. And are we saying that traveling is just safaris, like forests, or these other natural places like a lake or a river? If my preference is the concrete jungle, is there something for me?
Marsabit, Turkana, these are destinations that remain unexplored to the maximum, which is, you know, for you, it is a preference. It is a place that you want to go and explore. Why not try it out? We have it on our site. Go out. Don't always go to the beach, you know. It is the most, you know, the most fantastic place that people want to go. People want to go and see wildlife at Masai Mara. But there's also something that is coming up, which is urban camping.
Ooh,
You know, we
what's
have
that?
we have for instance in the city, Nairobi city, when you go to just nearby places like Kisame, it's just here, places like Kilimambogo, just here, a few hours drive away, places like just here on the national park. They are fantastic camping places. So if you're a camping person, you still have no excuse that you don't want to go, I don't know where, still within the city. A lot of things are coming up. The adventures, you know, there's so much to explore, there's so much to cover, there's so much you can do in Kenya, there's so much you can do in Nairobi, there's just so much to be done that you have no excuse as to why you should not travel this weekend, and as to why you should not book your stay with Jumia Travel.
I like that.
Yes.
And then, okay, last question as we wind this up. I've heard around from, I don't know if they're pyramid schemes-ish, they kind of sound like pyramid schemes. It tells you, oh, you can travel and you can make money. Is that something that's legit, or do we have to just throw it away in the dustbin immediately we see?
I may not be able to speak for other companies or organizations that have those kind of, you know, plans or schemes. What I can speak is what us as Jumia Travel is doing, because we realize there are so many youth out there, so many students in campuses who can make an extra living through Jumia Travel. These are what we call our travel agents.
So what does a travel agent do?
So what we do is that we call them a J Force. J standing for Jumia and a Force, because now we have, you know, we recruit, like we go to, you know, we approach the youth, or even whenever you want to join, you can just join. So what you do, for instance, I am a youth in college perhaps, and I just want to, you know, have so much spare time, you know, I can do a lot with it. So what we want is to empower this youth, to empower that student who is willing to make an extra coin. So let's say I'm a youth, I'm a student, or I just, you know, I'm a J Force. So what I'm going to do is register with Jumia Travel. And I have friends, so I tell them, by the way, Jumia Travel has this package. Jumia Travel, you can book, you go into them over the weekend for a holiday, book with Jumia Travel. So they open an account and they, you know, they let their clients book through them via Jumia Travel, and they earn a commission. So they bring us more clients, because now they are able to go to the ground where perhaps we may not reach those people. So they have the capability to go to the ground and, you know, get their friends in campus, you know, get their families, and still, instead of doing it for free, earn a commission and make an extra coin. So we are also on the lookout to, you know, empower the youth, empower the young people, empower students, and tell them, you know what, you still can do this.
Thank you so much. That's so profound.
Thank you.
I don't think I can add or take away from what you've just said.
Thank you.
Hey, oh my gosh. So if you like to travel, this has been the interview for you. So you know what you're supposed to do, yes? Go to Y254 channel on YouTube so that you get a repeat of the conversation here, and then you'll get the details of how you can start your travels immediately. And do you know who else is traveling? Y254. We're having a campus tour. Our hashtag is Y254 campus tour. And we are coming to a campus near you this Friday. We're very excited. We just turned 1 year old. That means we have been on air for 1 year. But I digress. My name is at Kalamival. We had at Hilda Odibi. We had at It's Barrymore. And we are having, oh my gosh. Okay, we're going to have Achiko Kaitani coming up later with Hello Day. But coming up right next is Tribe Val. I gotta introduce it appropriately. Okay, so the hashtag is Tribe Val. Do you know what? I'm just going to put you into this mix. So Tribe Val, what we do is we go to different events, or we go to community-based, let's say, hangouts and things like this. Anything that promotes culture and just basically making Africans feel just amazing to be African, to be black, to embrace it. Okay. So I'm kind of thinking we can come through, and then we document it, and then we put it into a feature, and then we can even invite several people who host us, or you know, whatever activities that they, or if they have other talents they want to showcase on the show. Can we do that?
Definitely.
Kwa TV, akiamesema kwa TV, but we'll have this discussion on later. So hashtag TribeVal ndio form. Hashtag TribeVal. What you do is slide into my DM at KalamiVal or at Masai KTA or at Hella Original, and then invite us for something. We'll come through, document, put it as a feature, and we're going to celebrate being African, celebrate being on African soil, celebrate all the culture and art around us, okay?
And remember to travel responsibly.
And travel responsibly. All right. Now, bye.